Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. And on this channel, is my reality TV shows and my celebrities and my YouTubers. Good morning. I hope you are going to have a good day today. You guys, it's a Tuesday. And yes, okay, I hope you still have enough energy. Anyway, you guys, listen, I want to talk about this video that I just watched. Kandis Star, the lady's Kandis Star, okay? And she is a medium. Somebody sent me a link. I went in to watch. And this was actually a second link that I got to this channel, but I never watched it. The first link I watched was going to do a reading on Anele. And then, you guys, I didn't get to watch it. And then I remembered today when I got the link again to watch, because today she was doing a Senzo Meyiwa reading. Okay. Let me say this first, you guys, before I tell you what she talks about on her channel, because, of course, you can also go there and watch. And I believe in mediums, okay? And one of my very first reality shows that I was obsessed about was Long Island Medium, Teresa the Medium, you guys. And I feel like sometimes even when you don't believe that the person is really talking to people on the other side, but the fact that I like the show because the fact that people would walk in grieving their loved ones, looking for answers, looking for closure, and they will walk away feeling better. I was like, what more can we ask for? Okay. Guys. So now she's doing a reading on Senzo Meyiwa. But when it comes to the mediums, you guys, just like Izangoma, you've got so many Zangomas right now, and then you've got like good sangomas, evil sangomas, and then you've got some sangomas that you're like, okay, you sangoma too. Okay. So even with sangomas, sometimes there are sangomas, of course, legit sangomas, but there are some that you're like, it's the same with mediums, you guys. There's so many that some of them you're like, I don't know, okay? I also watch with Tembi, and also Tembi is the other one that makes it for me like, okay, this is legit something, okay? So I do believe that there are mediums that really like do the thing, okay? They do speak to people from the other side, okay? What I never understand about the mediums is the fact that when they're talking to people from the other side, usually when it's like a white person that is seeking advice, I never understand how the underground gang for the white people is always so positive about stuff. They always come out to say, you are on the right track, you're making the right decisions, we support you, but ours, every time they do a reading on an African person, your underground gang is angry. Yeah. When the last time you went home? When have you gone to the grave sites? I'm like, oh. Apartheid did a number on our underground gang because they're always angry. Anyway, guys, I'm getting off track. I feel like, just like Izangoma, ama mediums now, aba mediums ngempela khona ma fake, just like nesangoma. Sometimes you are isangomeni, so vele sishaye eceleni and you're like, I don't know about this. So I haven't watched Kandis Star enough for me to even know what's okay. How do I feel about her? I just watched this reading. Today probably was like a second reading that I was watching. So she does a reading on Senzo Meyiwa. A lot of the time, she's supposed to not know the people that she's doing a reading on because she's not even South African. But we have to mention the fact that, guys, when it comes to Senzo Meyiwa, the information is out there. The information is out there, how he died, where he died, people that are suspected, all the theories are there. They are on the internet because people have written about it. Was he killed because it was a robbery that went wrong? Were those people paid to kill him? Is Kelly Khumalo the mastermind? What was Kelly Khumalo going to gain from that? All of it is in the internet, you guys. So it's very hard sometimes when they do these readings on public figures because the information is already there in the internet, okay? But she's supposed to not know them, and she was supposed to not even know that they are celebrities. But, people would be like in her comment section, the way that I get it, It's like people in the comment section would suggest that she does a reading on somebody and then she would do a reading on the person. So I feel like we have to just mention that, you guys, before I tell you what she read. So now she starts talking about the day. She says she's seeing, the living room, which the information is in, it's out there. We know that everything happened in the living room. She says that she's seeing a living room, and she was feeling like there was many different energies, which I feel like, okay, fine. There were many people there. There was a family, and then the alleged perpetrators came in, and the gun went on and whatever. So listen, if you believe her reading, you will feel like she's on the right track, because a lot of things that she's saying are the things that happened that day. Okay, but it also could be that she got the information from the internet, for those who are critics, you guys. But you guys, so like the video is like over 30 minutes, and I believe that she also edited that video, so it might have been longer, you guys. And at different points, she seems very reluctant to even say what she was feeling, you guys. But here are the things that she said that I thought were interesting. She says that she feels like this is something that that happened, but it was organized because of the dark world. Okay, what she's basically saying is that Kelly Khumalo might have sacrificed Senzo Meyiwa. Okay, she says that Kelly is, well, she doesn't say Kelly Khumalo, so because of course now she's trying to get away from getting sued, even though she's over there by the US, I'm assuming. But she says that she does say Kelly is practicing some dark world stuff, and she was talking about her having this room in her house that has a certain area where she does these very strange prayers, and it's not like your normal prayer that she does, and she has connections in the dark world, and this was a sacrifice. So Senzo Meyiwa was a sacrifice. Now she goes on to say, when just before the situation happened, she was going back and forth with that decision, because she wasn't sure she was really going to carry the whole thing, carry out the plan, which was to take Senzo Meyiwa's life. So she was almost like arguing with herself, should I do this, should I not? But there's something that Senzo Meyiwa did that pushed her to be like, yeah, I'm doing this, you guys. She also goes into the wife situation, where she says that there are questions about whether the wife was involved, or whether the wife is the one that actually organized the whole thing, but then set up Kelly Khumalo. Because I've thought about that, because I was like, listen, we have had so many people die, and then the first person that they look at is the wife. For some reason, in this instance, they just let Andiswa, was it Andiswa? Mandisa, they just let Mandisa have her life in China, and I was like, was she ever investigated? What if it's her, And she does say, you guys, that at that point in their marriage, she had dealt with so much when it comes to cheating. If you came to her and said that her man was cheating, she would have been like, yeah, of course my man is cheating, because that's what he does. But at that point, she had reached a point where she really just didn't care about what he was doing, but she was more like, as long as he's doing what he's supposed to do at home, what else am I gonna do? That kind of a situation. And she says that no, she wasn't involved, you guys. So now she makes it seem like the people that we are seeing in court that have been accused of doing what they allegedly did with Senzo Meyiwa are the people that were there. Those are the people that she had, spoken to arrange this thing to happen. Okay, all of this, you guys, is alleged, because I'm basing it on what she was saying on her video. It's a reading. Don't come for me in the comment section. And like me. I got there by Kandis Star. So she says that yes, they had made those arrangements, and yes, and then she talks about them pushing the door in, and then the I guess the gun going off, and then she says there's something that when Senzo was lying down, they were discussing Okay, I guess Kelly was discussing with the killers, that they needed to do something so that the whole situation looked a certain way. Okay, and she was having a hard time getting into what was that thing that they were trying to do to kind of make the situation seem a certain way. Okay, and then you guys, what else did she say? Yes, okay, she says that here's the thing, you guys. For me, okay, I'm gonna get into the music and the fans thing because she says something about the fans as well. Here's the thing, you guys. I feel like there's been all of the theories that people are having as far as Kelly Khumalo is concerned. My biggest struggle has always been that if you're going to do something like that, you are not going to involve your mother. If you're going to do something like that, you are not going to have your child in the house. That has always been like, you're going to ask your friend to babysit your kids or something. You're going to, I don't know, you're going to maybe even bring the kids to your mother's house and then make sure that whole situation happens somewhere else, not at your mother's house. That was the situation that I've never been able to to wrap my mind around it. So why would anybody think that it was going to work to do that when your kids are in the house, when your mom is in the house? Okay, it would be very hard to convince your mother to be part of something like that. Okay, it's very hard for me to think about that. But also, you guys, she talks about Kelly Khumalo's music, because she says that Kelly Khumalo is guys, I'm assuming that she's talking about Kelly Khumalo, but in her video she says it's Kelly. Listen, guys, it's all alleged. Okay, she says that Kelly is into some dark stuff and she's very connected and she is a certain level in the dark world. And so she says that in her music there is something inside of her music that hypnotizes the people that listen to Kelly Khumalo's music. And that's why you have these fans that she would do no wrong to them, even if it was even if Kelly Khumalo came out here and said, yes, I did, I was the one that actually killed Senzo Meyiwa, they would not believe you. Because she's saying that there's something in her music that hypnotizes the fans. Okay, here's the thing, when I thought about that, you guys, I was like, you know what, I know I was laughing about it, but one thing that I know is that you can listen to Senzo Meyiwa's case. You can be listening to the court proceedings and everything that's coming out in court is making you feel like, listen, how come Kelly Khumalo is not on the stand with these people, okay? Or at least she should be arrested, also going through her own court case or something. Or why haven't they brought her to court to testify? I always have to, and you're like, guys, there's something off here. You're listening to court, you're watching court, and that's how you feel. And then you go, maybe Kelly Khumalo's, one of her songs come in. I guarantee you guys that you start changing your mind about what you're feeling. You just start feeling like, guys, there's no way that this girl did that. She will never do something like that, I can tell you that I've gone through that, you guys, because I'll be listening to Kelly Khumalo's music and I'll be like, she's, did she really do it? No, man, they must be getting it right. Her music will make you feel like, no, this whole thing is just made up, okay? They just, they just don't like Kelly and they really want her to be guilty and all of that. So I'm not going to say that she got it wrong when it comes to the music. But just also, guys, generally, I do feel like very in music, because we do know that a lot of our celebrities, it's been said and shared by people that have confessed to have been part of the dark world, that a lot of our celebrities are part of the dark world. And so it's not far-fetched that just one of them that happens to have had a partner that passed away mysteriously might be part of that. We don't know, but I'm just saying. And also in the music, I do get that, you guys, where you feel like music all of a sudden, even if you were feeling like, this girl, So I feel like she was onto something that she does say, the fans are hypnotized and all of that, you guys. Listen, you have to go and watch the lady and for you to really decide if you believe her reading. I do feel like it's very hard when they do readings like that on public figures, where all of the information is out there. Most of the information is out there. But also, you guys, it's very different, that because when you start listening to the reading, you think that she's either going to say that Senzo Meyiwa died because it was a robbery, or she's going to say, oh, Kelly Khumalo bought those people to kill Senzo Meyiwa because maybe for insurance or something here, in this normal world that we are living. I didn't think it was going to go to the other side, which is a dark world. I just thought that she's going to say, maybe Kelly Khumalo had some life insurances on Senzo Meyiwa and decided to do that. And the fact that it tend to be the thing of that this was definitely a sacrifice. And also she does mention that when it was happening, Senzo Meyiwa was trying to protect Kelly Khumalo, but she wasn't, of course, he wasn't aware that this was something that was possibly planned. So all of the things that I'm saying in this video is alleged, and I'm sure even with her, she even has a cap there written allegedly, because she's just wanting to keep safe. But there was a reading, you guys. So there's a possibility that Senzo Meyiwa was sacrificed, okay? And also, you guys, yes, she does mention that in the court system, there are people that are being paid, and she said there's one person. She's not clear whether it's a judge or a lawyer, but there is somebody in the court system that has been paid, and they are being paid multiple times. There's been a lot of payments that have been exchanged for this person to just drag the case, just drag the case, which is why Senzo Meyiwa's case has been dragging for so long. So you guys, listen, I'm sure I didn't give you all of the information that she gave on that video, but I was like, I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers in Tanda.